Welcome back to Living with Cambriea. So if you guys watched last week's video, you would have seen me do a mini transformation on our bedroom. Painted the wall that the bed is on black. Just did a couple minor updates. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check that one out. But after doing that, it really made me want to like get this room organized and clean. And a big part of that is the closet. Now it's not horrible and it's not itty bitty like compared to our old house, which just had the sliding door type closet. This closet seems huge. However, it's still fairly small, and organizational wise it's struggling. So we my husband and I do this about once a year where we will go through all of our clothes. And I feel like this time is going to be a huge purge because I still have a ton of clothes from when I was working a full-time job, 40-50 hours a week. And I now stay home with the kids, and because of you amazing people, I work from home. So we are going to go through all of our clothes and get rid of everything I don't wear. Behind me, this is the clean clothes that I got out of the dryer. I'm not even going to touch those yet until I go through this closet. But let me show you the closet and what we're working with now. Alright, so here's the closet. Now it's not horrible. Bobby's stuff stays on the top because he's taller. I have stuff down here as well as over here, and there's stuff hanging. There's a bunch of stuff down here. It's just kind of a mess. Like, it's all, that's probably the nicest looking thing right there. But otherwise, I feel like he can size down a good amount of his stuff. My stuff I can size down a good amount. And my goal is to get this whole side empty. That way, that dresser can go right there. And then maybe I can put a nice chair, the dog bed, something there. But I just want to get that out of that corner just to make it feel more open and big in this room. And I feel like if it's in there, we'll be able to organize stuff nicer in the closet, and it will look neater in the closet. That's my biggest thing is, like, when I organize, I want it to look pretty because I'm more apt to keep it that way if it looks pretty. So, first step, I have to empty this closet out. I'm going to start with my stuff and everything on the floor, and then Bobby will probably come in and start doing his stuff as well. I will also try and share as many tips and tricks when it comes to decluttering and organizing clothes. A lot of you guys have been asking about organization and how to let go of clothing as we go along.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down, close my eyes, take me for a ride.
So I did want to jump on and say thank you to everyone that has gone and checked out our family vlog channel. If you haven't already, I will leave that linked in our description below. I am loving everyone's feedback. You guys really have seemed to enjoy getting to know Bobby and the boys more over there compared to over here where it's really just me. So a big thank you for everyone that has checked out our family vlog channel. This is a lot of stuff that was just on the floor. Like I said, no organization for where that stuff went. I pulled this out. This I'm hoping to end up getting empty and just taking it completely out of that closet. My clothes, it looks a lot more overwhelming when it's all on the bed. Yeah, it looks like a lot more stuff, which is why you should take everything out because you get shocked by how much you have. And then papers and stuff that have to be gone through. Trying to hide the birthday presents over there, so if the boys come in, it's not like obvious, because that was hiding in the closet. But the closet, oh, shoes. I can get rid of a lot of these. I don't wear them anymore. I love a lot of them, but most of them I can't tell you the last time I wore. But the whole bottom is cleaned out. My shelf is cleaned out. I just have to get the top stuff off, but there's enough stuff out here. I don't want to do that right now. And then Bobby's stuff and what's up there. But I'm going to start with what I've got first.
You get it by now. Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that code? Why is I love it one-sided?
Now with decluttering my clothes, there's a couple things I ask myself. One being, does it fit? Now obviously I'm being a little bit more lenient right now with just having a baby. But there's obviously going to be certain things that I know don't fit me anymore. The other thing is, would I buy it again? This is great for things that just aren't my style anymore. You evolve, styles change. But then also, when is the last time I've worn it? If it's something that I have not worn, once again, I'm being a little bit more lenient because of the pregnancy. But a lot of these clothes I have not worn in a long time because I had them when I worked a full-time job, 40 to 50 hours a week outside of the home. And now that I work from home, I just don't wear a lot of these things, and there's really no need for me to hold on to them anymore. Same comes with shoes. A lot of these, I absolutely love them, but when I'm thinking, when have I actually worn them last? I just don't. I go for my basic flip-flops or black shoes. I don't wear a ton of heels. It's not like me and my husband are going out on a regular basis or anything like that. And then I'm just putting everything in these black garbage bags to take to donations. These are not getting thrown out by any means. And it's really up to you if you want to try and sell them on like ThreadUp or something. Those are amazing websites. However, for me, I know most likely they're going to sit, and in a month or two, I'll be like, oh, I was supposed to list these. So I just donate them to get them out of my house. And then my next project was going through my dresser. I have an obsession with leggings, but there are definitely the leggings that I grab for all the time and ones that I just don't anymore. I also had a bunch of pairs of jeans that are more low-cut jeans, and I just don't wear those anymore, especially after having the babies and everything. I like the higher cut jeans, so I was able to get rid of a lot of them. My big goal here was to get everything other than like my intimate apparel into my closet. Now in my closet, I color coordinate. If I had a bigger closet, I would coordinate not only by color but by style as well. But since I don't have a huge closet, I do it by color. I just like the way it looks this way, but really do what fits you best. And after I was done with my section, I had Bobby come in the room to help me go through the papers and his stuff. honestly, the papers was definitely something he needed to be in here for, because a lot of it was old military papers and stuff like that. And he actually usually handles all of our filing. So even when it comes to house papers and stuff like that, that's just really what he handles. So he came in the room, and this took a while. This was definitely the longest process because it's tedious, but it is so good to go through it. We probably go through our papers, honestly, about once every 2 years. But it is really important. That way it doesn't get too overwhelming. This was still very overwhelming and a lot to do. So I am feeding the baby. The papers probably took the most amount of time. But Bobby is now going through his clothes. I got rid of 2 black garbage bags. Bobby has at least double the amount of clothes I have. He doesn't believe me, but he does. All my clothes I was able to fit on that bottom shelf in our closet. He has that whole top shelf packed much tighter than the bottom shelf of mine. And he has a whole chest of drawers. So, I'm challenging him to get rid of at least 2 black garbage bags as well. We'll see how this goes. The next day, as you can see, we're still working on papers. We have a thing of boys' clothes I gotta put away. And then this is the closet. I ended up not putting the dresser over here just because of Bobby's different military bags. These are things that have to stay in here. So we just added a shelf here. This used to be in here, but we took it out. And now we put it back in. This, though, is now just those not random papers. We have a house one, we have a military one, and we have a printer one. So that's not random, it is organized out. But this is just more for storage so that we have floor space. You can actually see our floor. And then Bobby went through his clothes. He was able to, between this and his dresser, get through a full black garbage bag. But I still win because I got rid of 2. So, and then the hook is obviously going to stay because of my robes and stuff. But much better. But I got to put the boys' stuff away now and finish up some stuff downstairs as well, as Bobby's working on the paper situation.
My service automated, like data running through my veins. Got you distracted, subconscious overloaded. Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access. I'm used to fly to get up, yeah.
So the kids are growing so fast. You guys might remember, if you've been with my channel now for a little while, that I just went through the boys' clothes and decluttered sizes. Literally both boys have jumped a size again. So once again, Bobby and I had to go shopping for new pants for both of them. I swear these kids don't stop growing. Luckily, when it comes to the shorts, we're just leaving them be because we're going into winter anyway, and we will wait till next summer to buy them new shorts. But I can't believe how quickly these boys are growing, because I literally just bought both the boys new pants, and now we are shopping again.
You can fall into
Alright, so I want to know how many moms out there can relate with me with new babies. Totally had to do an outfit change because I had forgotten to put a pad in my bra and I had milk leak everywhere. Oh, I know TMI, but it's real life. Either puke or milk or something all the time. But I bought these tops on Amazon. I will link them for any of you nursing mommies out there. I love them, and they come in so many different styles that I bought 9 of them in different colors and different styles just because they make it so easy and they are so comfortable. Also, I am using Barkeeper's Friend to clean these pans because they were really caked on with bacon and stuff because I made a huge batch of bacon just to keep in the fridge. And this works so well if you have pans that are really tough. A little bit of Barkeeper's Friend makes this process so much easier. Now, when it comes to my glass stove, because I have people ask all the time how I clean it, I will always use either a multi-purpose spray or a degreaser, depending on how bad it is, and then the Barkeeper's Friend. I've found that this is literally the best way to clean these glass stoves. It gets everything off, and then I don't need to worry about having a razor or something like that. The Barkeeper's Friend really does an amazing job. So that's always what I use. I'll put it on, I'll let it sit, and then I'll end up wiping it off. And it works really well. I don't know. These stoves can be difficult if you don't keep up with them and don't know how to clean them. I know when we first moved in, I definitely had a hard time like keeping all the little burn marks off of it, because even if water boils over, you get all those little marks on here.
Feel a burn inside of my chest. See the lines as they blur out. I can feel 'Cause it got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming, got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close on an endless road.
Now, this dining room table has become like a catch-all, especially with Xander doing school here, and Bjorn has gotten to where he plays with all his little like Roblox character toys at the table and everything. So I am constantly cleaning this up. I try and make sure to do it after Xander's done with school, that I would just go in, put everything away, and clean it all up. With him only being in 2nd grade, I really need him to do school around me just because he has questions and stuff like that. To send him to his room or just a quiet space to do it himself, it just does not work at all. So I have him do it right here on the dining room table. That way, if I'm taking care of the baby or taking care of Bjorn or anything, I am right there for him to ask me any questions, especially when I'm like feeding the baby and I can't move because she's attached. It makes it really, really easy for him to just come over and show me his laptop, and I can help him out right there.
One of those lucid dreams.
And here you can see baby girl's just chilling in her rock and play. She loves this thing, and I think because it just cradles her. Actually, all the kids have loved this. I got this when I was having Xander, and have used it for all the kids. You can actually probably hear in the background as I talk right now. The only issue is she deals with gas tummy problems. So that's what you're hearing in the background if you're trying to figure out what that like baby bird sound is in the background.
Ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. I can't be the one that you need. Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way.
I am still using this Bona and still absolutely loving it. I actually usually am using the Roomba to vacuum nowadays, but I do like bringing out my stick vacuum. So I was cleaning the house for the boys' birthday party, so I actually used the stick vacuum and then mopped and used Roomba again after, because Roomba can get under all the furniture and everything. I really like to do a double vacuum when guests are coming over, just to make sure. The stick vacuum allows me to go over the areas that I know really, really need it. And then Roomba just goes behind and picks up anything I miss. So I really do enjoy using both. I often have people ask how I keep up with the dog hair. Honestly, you just have to learn to live with it. And when it comes to people coming over, I just make sure to do a really, really thorough cleaning, as well as a really good grooming on the dogs to at least help with keeping the shedding down before guests come over. So last time I shared a recipe, you guys really enjoyed it. So I wanted to do another one of our favorite recipes. A lot of you know me and my husband are doing keto. My husband's trying to lose some weight, and then I'm obviously trying to lose this baby weight. So tonight I was doing a ranch chicken with mozzarella and bacon, and it is so easy but so good. Now I've done this with chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and thighs. We're doing it with thighs tonight. But literally all I do is season the chicken with this ranch seasoning that I got from Walmart. Super simple. And then I will cook it in the pan through. So it depends on your size of chicken, but 6 or so minutes on each side, maybe 10 depending on thickness and everything. But I will just brown and cook all the chicken just like this.
Kissing under street lights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand.
And then as the chicken is cooking, I will slice up some mozzarella. I had this brick in the refrigerator, so I was just slicing this up to go on top of the chicken once it's cooked.
Without you by my side, let me feel your love again. Just the two.
And then once it's all cooked, at least pretty much all the way through, you really want to make sure the chicken is cooked because we end up putting it in the oven on broil. But this is really just to melt the cheese on top of the chicken. And then as this goes in here, like I said earlier, we made some bacon batched earlier, which is why I was cleaning those pans. So I just grab a couple strips, cut it up, and then once the cheese has melted slightly, I will sprinkle it on top of the chicken and put it in the oven just for a little bit longer. So on this night, I ended up just pairing it with some Brussels sprouts. As you know, me and my husband love Brussels sprouts. Now, this was just a steamer bag, so I just put some olive oil on it, salt, and a little bit more of that ranch seasoning. This is such a good and easy meal. You guys have to try it. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to try this recipe, and if you do, how you like it. Tag me on Instagram if you do make it. Also, don't forget to check out our brand new family vlog channel. We have a couple of videos out. A lot of you have been really enjoying them, and I appreciate everyone that goes over there. But until next time, bye!
Oh, baby, you're so